Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading. It's going to be for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign. So you guys did get the bonus reading, so congratulations. I do apologize for the reading being late, but in the UK it was Mother's Day this weekend, okay? So happy belated Mother's Day to anyone in the UK, okay? If you are a mother, a grandmother, a godmother, you the best auntie ever. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Okay, so we're going to be doing the bonus reading. It is a general message. Just take what resonates for you. Leave the rest. Anybody interested in personal reading, information is always down below. Thank you to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel. It's very much appreciated, or in any way that you support, okay? We are going to be starting with Virgos dealing with an Aries. Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, okay? Where are we at? All right, Virgo's in with an Aries spirit. Give me a card for the Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What is the strongest energy here today? Card for the Aries. What are we getting stuck on? Wary, on guard, not again, annoyed. Show me, give me a clear message. Card for the Aries. Maybe the Aries doesn't know how to feel. Are they afraid of something? All right, thank you, Spirit. So they actually have love coming out. So I don't know what the other energy was. I see helpless and I see annoyed at the bottom of the deck. If only, regret. So the first one that came out, I'm going to put the other one back, right? Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. It says, love is everything. It says, the key to life, the color of my heart, love. But with that energy coming out with regret, is this someone that you are in separation from, somebody you've completely cut off, someone you don't care about? It says, I am love. Love flows through me and beyond me. It says, love is the key to everything. And then the regret card says, I can learn from the past. It says, think through my options and make the right decision. All will be well. Ooh, okay. Some of you, this Aries is having some sort of regret of losing you. Yes, I know I said I was going to put the card back. I changed my mind. Sue me. Oh, someone could be getting sued for something. Someone here could have some sort of legal issues going on. All right, give me 2 cards for Virgo. What's Virgo's energy? Ooh, negative. And you have forgiven. Okay, so for some of my Virgos, I see frustrated as well and valued. Now, that could say to me that for some of you, maybe this Aries, maybe they didn't value you, right? Maybe this is someone you are frustrated with. But the first card that you had come out is negative, and it says, I am not good enough. It says, why should anyone care about me? It says, I am no good at anything. And then it says, it's no good, it won't work. Negative. Now the back says, I choose positive thoughts for a positive future. It says, I fill my soul with upbeat vibes. I'm on the right path. Oh, so some of you do see this Aries as a negative, right? It's like I'm hearing that, when you get something wrong in a game and you hear that noise, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, some of you don't want to know. But we do have forgive, and it says we all make mistakes. So maybe this is someone you have forgiven, but nope, keep your distance. Confirmation. So it says, I can forgive and forget if I choose. So are you choosing to not forget? Or are you choosing not to forgive? I guess it depends on what this person has put you through. It says, letting go will allow me to move towards acceptance of what is and faith in what will be. So you do have this energy on both cards of moving forward. But it's just, hey, I'm moving forward and I'm happy without this person. And this person over here looking at you like with their rose-tinted glasses on. Regretting something. Show me more, Spirit. Show me the fire signs energy. The Aries energy. Someone's name could be Sheba. It's so funny how like I do these readings and animals that I know are around, but I just don't necessarily see them until I'm sitting down and doing a reading. Unless it's because I'm like focused looking out the window. Obviously, if I'm just at home, I'm not just sitting there staring out the window. Not all the time, anyway. What is the Aries' energy? Okay. So I was just seeing the cat has just stopped and sat in the middle of the garden. I wanted to see, I thought I just heard it meowing to itself, which would almost make me feel like, I don't know, like maybe someone here is like feeling lonely. He's just sitting in the middle of the garden, kind of just looking around, almost like he's looking for something. So you hear him? I don't know if you can hear him. It's like calling for something, looking for something, feeling lost. Yeah, he's still crying. I don't know. All right, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, soulless at the bottom of the deck. You see that grey cloud over this woman sitting in that chair? And I was going to say, the reason why I said someone's name could be Sheba, right? I don't want you lot to just feel like I'm just pulling shit out my ass, right? So this is why I'm showing you how I connect the dots for the readings or just in life general, right? I said Sheba because it's an all grey cat. I don't know if you remember that cats that do the adverts with the Sheba cat food, right? The kind of cats that almost make you think of like Egypt and things like that. So that is why I said Sheba. But then I was thinking, I don't know if someone in a situation is feeling grey. Like I said, the cat is all grey. And then I see this card, which makes me think of that song I was picking up last week, you know, When I'm Feeling Blue. Someone here is feeling sad in this situation. But let's focus on what's on the table. So the first card that the Aries has coming out is Masked. And I noticed the number 13, which is to me Scorpio energy. Again, it represents like the death card. This could be someone who could be going through some sort of transformational change here or just endings, right? But it says honor your authenticity. So this is someone here, for some of you, where this is someone who wears many masks, right? They're giving this energy of almost like a shapeshifter. I know which mask to wear with which person. This person has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 masks on this floor. And we only got 7 days in a week. This person changes masks regular, okay? They could wear several masks for the day. But who are they when they take off the masks? Who are they really? And it's almost like I'm hearing spirit say, do they even know? This man's face is there, but it's all blurred out. There is no real features, right? It's just giving this energy where it's almost like you couldn't even describe this person if you wanted to, because the person that they present to you is not who they truly are. What is this? The number 8. Oh, now the number 8 sometimes can talk to me about a karmic energy, right? Or this could be someone, when I think of the number 8, it's like the infinity symbol. It just goes round and round and round and round. Like there's no escape here. Now, for some of you, right, this could definitely be someone who may have been a karmic to you, okay? Or they may be going through a karmic energy right now here, learning some lessons. Or there's something here about, it's almost like that energy of deja vu or Groundhog Day, right? There isn't much change in this person's life. It's like everything's become almost like I'm hearing predictable. Oh. Now, this card says bond with your spirit animal. And I'm not going to lie, that kind of looks like a vulture. I wonder what this, let me check. What's the spiritual meaning for vulture? So yeah, very interesting, okay? It's like it says vultures symbolize profound transformation, purification, and the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. It says rather than just morbid death, it says they represent forcefulness. So again, maybe somebody being forced to go through this transformation and change, being forced to change their ways. And sometimes the way that spirit does that is by, is what I'm hearing, is bringing somebody to their knees. Ugh. And I don't know if you can hear, that cat is still out there crying. So it says bond with your spirit animal. So maybe this is like this Aries. Maybe their spirit guides is trying to get through to them here. But show me more. What is the Aries' energy? Thank you, Spirit. Man, I cannot make it up. Yeah, there's okay. The first card I'm seeing is a number 10. Okay, so there's that energy of an ending. The card they have coming out, what have I just been saying, right? About this mask energy. It says devil in drag, and it says identity crisis. Now, I don't know if someone here is having like some sort of issues when it comes to their sexuality, right? It doesn't necessarily have to mean that, but it can mean that for me with the devil in drag. It can maybe talk to me. Now, it could be as well, right? There's some sort of addictions here, or like I said, there's some sort of pattern behavior, because right behind the devil in drag, you had this number 27 or 72 boils down to a 9, right? It makes me feel like this Aries was struggling with something. And again, it could be anything, but with the devil energy here, and then this stop getting distracted, right? Where it talks about, hey, my eyes are up here, mister. See how he's drooling over her breasts and things like that. It makes me think of maybe someone here having some sort of issue with sexual energy, maybe addictions to do with that here. There was something that maybe this Aries was afraid of, that they may be facing now, or they have to face, like it said. Because the next card here is a number 5, which talks about change, but it can also talk about challenges. And it's the boogeyman bullshit, right? And it talks about releasing your fears. It's like facing something head on, something you haven't wanted to deal with, something you've been trying to bury or suppress. One more card. What are we getting stuck on? Oh dear, yes, something is not good here. There's the energy of like energy vampire, but I didn't say energy vampire. I think I believe that I said you could be dealing with someone who was like a shapeshifter. But I don't know, you could have been dealing with an energy vampire. Yeah, there's someone here who wants to release something because they want some sort of joy or happiness back in their life. But the card I'm seeing here, it says fucked above, and it says fucked below, and it says fucked within. I don't know if I apologize for the swearing in this deck. You know, sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. I know some people are sensitive, and some people are like, hey, you know, it's just words. But it says center yourself. This is someone who's got, like I said, a lot going on. If you're effed above, is that your ancestors saying, we ain't dealing with you right now. So you fix up and look smart. This could be a below on earth. People turn around to this person saying, yeah, we ain't dealing with you either. But we see whatever this person has done, right? Whatever kind of path they've set up for themselves here. And fucked within. Now it's easy to kind of feel some type of way, you know, or just feel like the whole world is against you, or when everything's just going wrong. But maybe that is the tower moment that spirit has brought to this person to say, hey, listen, you need to sit down and you need to reflect and you need to change things here. Now, we put you in a very awkward, uncomfortable position, but it's for a reason. So, give me one card. Sorry, Spirit. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. and get a card going forward. I'm telling you, I need to move on, Spirit. I feel like this section is going to take too long and I don't really want it to. Yeah, you really are a special type of fucktard. And look how many characters is on this kind of one creature. You got an octopus body, you got a wing here, I don't know what that claw is from. You got a crocodile face, you got a lion's mane. It's like, who are you? What are you? And see, right behind it, you have a number 9, Dead Dingo's Donga. And it says time for emotional healing. But this is like almost being like on the brink of death, or someone being in a really dark place, like depression or something here. Now, this is also giving me an energy of, I don't know, if someone has got some type of STD or, you know, some sort of sickness. But again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical sickness. It could just be maybe a mental one. But I just need one card. This is why I said I feel like this person has a lot going on. It's still 2 cards. In the upright, it would say, suck it up, princess, accept your karma. But it came in the reverse. It's like someone didn't want to accept something. It's like somebody getting clear messages of, hey, don't do that. Don't go that way. You know, leave that person alone, or, you know, stop. And they're just like, whatever. I ain't listening. Coming out sideways can talk about a blockage. And it's the no drama llama. And it says, find your inner peace. The blockage. This is someone who's struggling here. Thank you. All right, number 33, number 6 here. It says, pull your head in. And it says, show more compassion and gratitude. This is someone who's having a wake-up call. That's the best way I can put it. It's like spirit is trying to drag this person out of all this storm and lightning and broken heart and energy. I'm hearing victim mentality, right? Into the sunshine. Look at what this person needs to look at, what they do have around them. The things that they should be appreciating, right? The things that they should have gratitude for. No. This is someone, like I said, they wanted to stay in that victim mentality place. They wanted to, I'm getting way too much energy with this Aries, right? They wanted to stay in an energy where it's almost like an energy of abusing people. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. When spirit says enough is enough, it's enough. Narcissistic nymph at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could have been dealing with a narcissist or someone who had very narcissistic traits. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What is the Aries' energy? Coming out sideways, a lot of blockages here. We have, look at this, look what's blocked. Fun, being playful. Something can have something to do with someone's childhood. Maybe that's keeping them blocked. 2 more cards. You have book. And this talks about facts, truth, things being exposed, coming to light. This is like details coming out about someone. This is like information. Or this is an energy where, hey, like I said, spirit may have had to put this person in a position where they have to learn. Came in the reverse. I see rain at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and it talks about a silver lining. It talks about tears. It talks about someone needing to look on the bright side of life, going within. There's that word again, healing. Yeah, someone could be struggling financially here. This person could be watching you. This talks about hidden accounts and things like that. But you see, it also talks about things like gossip and slander. And a fox. Sneaky energy. So the third card that came out for them, it is in the reverse. And in the upright, it would say kite. It would say situation, blowing in, fragile, petty, tangled reminders. So we'll see what that's about, because it is in the reverse. Maybe someone here wishes they wasn't petty, right? Maybe this is an energy where, like I said, you've dismissed yourself here. But I am asking what's in their energy, but it could be that's how they're seeing things. Damn, the Virgo is really gone. Damn, the Virgo is not getting mixed up in my mess. And that's right, because it's not the Virgo's mess to get mixed up in. Let's use these. What is the Aries' energy? All right, what is this fun? And this childhood card that came out sideways, Spirit. Oh, these are coming out sideways as well. Page of Coins and the Tower. This is what I'm saying. This is what's causing somebody some sort of blockages, right? The Page of Coins to me can talk about, I mean, it could, like it could have something to do with someone's childhood with the page here. But the Page of Coins to me can talk about the decisions that someone makes, right? It talks about making practical decisions. This is like, to me, the Page of Coins is like laying a foundation. Some of you could have a child with this person here. And it's funny, the Tower's out here, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. But the Tower talks about things that are very much shocking. It can talk about abrupt endings. This is where I feel like Spirit has had to come in and shut certain things down for this person. Powerful realization. What's the Page of Coins and the Tower? The 10 of Cups and the 7 of Coins about what they should have invested in. And I just hit the if only regret card. 10 of Cups talks about your North Node. You are on the right path. Why? Because you feel happy. You feel emotionally fulfilled, right? You just feel like almost like I want to say a sense of belonging or finding your purpose here. This, I don't know if this is a family member. I don't know if they just are thinking, damn, if I'd invested in a situation with a Virgo, I would have just been happier. Show me more. Because there could be something shocking here also about pregnancy. One more for the 7 of Coins, 10 of Cups. What's the Tower? Coming in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. Landed on the book. Now, the High Priestess in the reverse can talk about either someone keeping something all in, not saying anything here, right? It talks about missing information, being kept in the dark. What's the High Priestess in the reverse? The 4 of Cups landed on the Page of Coins. 4 of Cups is about missed opportunities, dissatisfaction. And the 4 of Swords, 44 could be significant, or the number 8. Didn't one of the cards have a number 8? Oh, familiar. Bond with your spirit animals. I ain't calling you an animal, Virgo, right? There could be something here where this person was supposed to have some sort of bond with you. I don't know. It's almost like for some of you, I don't know if you were like a spirit guide for someone in the flesh, or I just feel like somebody ignored the signs and they may now be reflecting. Maybe someone didn't believe in you. Maybe you are someone who is highly intuitive. Maybe you are a psychic, right? Maybe you just work well with energy. One card. I don't know. Maybe this is the Aries. It's like Spirit's not listening to me. Can I have one card? No, they're going to throw out 2. Maybe this is just someone who was just hard of hearing. You have the Tower. You have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, with the 9 of Cups. Maybe they're in some sort of shock to find out that you are happy. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's feeling good. It's an energy of being satisfied. The Ace of Swords is truth, awareness, right? It's victory. Show me more about this 9 of Cups. Still 2 cards. Okay, I don't know if I picked these up in the reverse. I'm just going to put them back. But it is the Ten of Wands reversed, and it is the King of Swords reversed. You see, even the King of Swords coming out reversed talks to me about someone... you know, the King of Swords in the reverse talks about not only someone who is dishonest and a liar, okay, but it talks about someone who tries to use their intellect to kind of, you know, confuse people. This could be someone who may be good with their words, or they know how to spin a good story to make it sound true here, right? This is an energy of abuse of power here, right? We saw the energy of narcissistic. What's the Nine of Cups? Landing on the Page of Coins is the Eight of Coins and the Knight of Swords. Why the Knight of Swords? The Eight of Cups, okay. All right, so it looks like this person, right, however they are keeping tabs on you here, Virgos, it looks like this person is in this energy where they are seeing that it may have something to do with your work, okay? Oh, I'm seeing something else here as well. But they may kind of see that you're just focused on your work, right? Eight of Coins is being very dedicated. You could be self-employed here, right? But the Eight of Coins is mastery. You're committed to something. The Knight of Swords is giving this energy of you very much seizing opportunities. It's like very focused. You could do something for work where you know, well, of course everybody does, but you could be some sort of a speaker, the way you use your voice. But I also see something here. I don't know if someone like got caught like drinking on the job or something like that here. What is this? The Kite in the reverse. Lovers. Now, this could be someone who may find you attractive with the word pretty on here. Reminders. Yeah, I think... Show me more. What's the Lovers? Look at that. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Swords. What do they want to do? Sleep with you? Give me two more cards. Okay, that came out sideways. The Eight of Wands, that almost wanted to hit the... that almost wanted to hit the Palo Santo. Maybe you cleanse this person out of your energy here. Ten of Wands. Two of Swords. So you didn't just shut the door, you bolted it. What's the Lovers and the Eight of Wands? Oh yeah, Seven of Swords. Liar, cheater, thief. Man, didn't I say something at the beginning where someone here there may be something to do with like sexual energy? I don't know if in this person's mind that is how they solve things. That's just their go-to. It's just yeah, no. Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. For some of you, whatever plan this person had, right, I feel like they're going to result to tears here or sadness because something doesn't work. Like I said, when you left the building, you didn't just shut the door behind you. You bolted it. You threw away the keys. I'm seeing that snow monster in Frozen. Don't come back. Was it Anna that said, we won't? All right, show me more. How do they see the Virgo? If you haven't showed us already. Yeah, way too much time on this one. Very quickly, Spirit, how do they see the Virgo? Look at that, recognition. It's like at the beginning of that music video. Can you hear me now? Like, yeah, I know. Oh, is that Adele's song, right? Hello from the Other Side. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not you saying, can you hear me now? Maybe it's spirit. All right, one card. How do they see the Virgo? Feelings and solitude. That you want to be by yourself? It's funny because someone could be in a same-sex relationship. It's funny how this mermaid that says feelings is kind of looking at the one that says solitude. I feel like they have some sort of feelings here for you. You look at this, gentleness. And asks for help. Now, see, the problem is, like, even if they did need your help, for some of you are going to be in that energy where it's like, hey, no, keep that same attitude. Keep the same energy going, you know? What happened? Give me one card. I just saw relaxed and re-energized. And look what's falling on the floor. And I see magic at the bottom of the deck. And it's making me think of how I just said, keep that same energy. Now, the magic card doesn't necessarily have to mean actual magic, right? It could mean an energy of manipulation. Trickster. Yeah, they have memories. That's how they see the Virgo. They got memories. Look at that free spirit. Turn away. I'm hearing catch me if you can. Is this a game? Not catch me if you can. All right. I did say there's a lot of energy here today for this Aries. Now, Catch Me If You Can, if I'm not mistaken, is a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. I think that's how you say his name. I can't really remember what that was about, but wasn't it about him being like some sort of a thief and like always changing or running or something like that? 6 cards. How do they see the Virgo? Growth. I know that's right. Release, surrender, and purge. You got past lack and suffering at the bottom of the deck. Right behind it, you got divine feminine. Look at that lack and doubts. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, distance, retreat, time out, go, heal, don't come over here. They know they can't come over here, so they hide and watch and wonder if they should tell you the truth. Spirit said it would be in their best interest if they want to activate their higher self. Listen. Or you was someone who was a higher vibration in their life. Like I said, some of you may have had some sort of contract or something like that with this person. But apology and forgiveness, look, karma, balance and justice. Change and courage, rejection and loss, transformation, shadow side. There's too much going on for me. I'm just reading the energy. Jeez. Show me more. Masculine. And I've always never really liked this card for this masculine, right? Someone could work out, right? Looks kind of fit here. But I've never really liked this card because I'm like, why can't you see his face? Why does the card look so dark? You know, what is this person hiding? What are they? It's like in the shadows. Clarify these cards. Lack, past, and suffering. Release and surrender, how they see the Virgo coming out sideways. Almost wanted to land on the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups. The truth and expression. You know what I'm hearing with this release, surrender, and purge, sitting with this card? That the truth will set you free. Give me one for this masculine shadow side, moon, dark night. So, how do they feel about the Virgo? They feel like you have set yourself free. They feel like they have to hide and watch you. They feel like you see them as a masculine who is low vibrational. You got the Nine of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. Look at, oh, Virgo. It's where I say, Spirit, don't hurt them. You got Nine of Cups, wish and fulfillment with alchemy and ancestry guide. You got celebration, gift, and abundance, Virgos. There's something here that you are receiving. Transcendence and unity. And I'm telling you, there's some sort of disharmony or something going on around this person, but they are watching you. I'm hearing for some of you, you may even be this person's muse. Ace of Air, which we have the Ace of Swords out here already. With the truth is they want to reunite with you. They see how well you take care of yourself, or it's your energy. And there's the mask, facade, beliefs. Okay. Let's see what they don't want you to know. Just 6 cards so I can move on. All right. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What they don't want the Virgo to know. GPS. Okay, it's not going to be for everyone, but I did hear it. For some of you, I heard stalking you. Or they're trying to escape something. GPS with legal matters. And I believe I said something about legal matters at the beginning. And it may have even been confirmation with that catch me if you can energy. Divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic ticket. What they don't want the Virgo to know. Landed on Devil and Drag, round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. Yeah. I feel like karma's dealing them a good hand. What's GPS? Identity crisis, round and round. That's what is almost like surrounding all the things or the decisions that this person's making, why they make wrong decisions. Something that, like I said, they're not dealing with. Look at this. Avoidance, in hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. Lord knows why that landed on love. Jezebel at the bottom of the deck. Maybe they're hiding from someone that has love for them. Jezebel, right behind Jezebel is secrets. Oh, for some of you, this person is with someone. It may just be a sexual connection, or that's how it started, whatever. But secrets, right behind secrets is divine feminine. So even if they do have someone, for some of you, their mind is still on you. I heard she ain't gonna like that. So, I mean, I don't know how she would know. Unless... I don't know. So we have faith, healing, and meditation, and praying. Yeah, see? It's always really funny how people are quick to get down on their knees and pray when they reach some sort of sticky situation. All of a sudden they need Jesus. And maybe that's why Spirit was saying they need to keep the same energy. Look what tried to come out. Oh, yeah, it wants to stay running. But that also hit memories. So again, it could be, right, an energy of them actually running from something physically. Or it could be them running from something that they have been suppressing, holding back, they haven't dealt with. Bottom of the deck, we have I miss you and wish. Yeah, I wish. This person turned into a Ray J. If I had one wish. When he say we would be friends, love would never end, or some ish like that. So, let me put the cards away. That is Virgo's dealing with an Aries. We are now moving on to Leo. Give me a sec. Okay, Virgo's dealing with a Leo cross-watcher. If you are in here, feel free to flip the roles. What do we have? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Give me a card for the Leo. All right. Virgo's the one with a Leo. Give me a card for Virgo. Okay. So the card that is coming out for the Leo, it says, I feel so alone, lonely. Now I'm hearing that song. Who sings that? Is that Akon? Lonely. I'm so lonely. I have nobody to call my own. Okay. It says, I am an important part of the human race and I look forward to connecting with others. Okay. So, Virgo, your energy. It says, if only, and it says regret. It says, I can learn from the past. Didn't the fire sign just get this? It says, I can learn from the past. It says, think through my options and make the right decisions. It says, all will be well. Okay, let's see why it's here. I don't know if you have regrets about something here to do with this, Leo. I don't know. I'm looking at this facial expression and it's almost making me feel like that's how you're looking at them. But it's not necessarily an energy of, I don't know. Let's see. Because I don't want to like just stick up for you lot and you don't deserve it. Let's see where your energy is. Why you got regret? What I was going to say, unless they're coming towards you to tell you that they regret something and you're kind of looking at them like that. Show me the Leo's energy. What's in the Leo's energy? What is in the Leo's energy? And going forward, thank you. So they have a number 14 or 41, boils down to a 5. So again, that does talk about changes and things like that. Or again, you know, maybe challenges. But it says clear your vibes, FOMO. I don't know, someone's feeling kind of like scatterbrained right now. See all those birds around her head? It's like, and the birds does talk about messages, but and they are ravens as well. So I don't know if someone's thinking a lot about the past or the present. Maybe they're even wondering about the future. What's their energy going forward? 17 or 71. Interesting. It boils down to an 8, which would give me the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands here, okay? So that 8 of Swords is that mental prison, right? It's all in the mind here, okay? Free your mind and the rest will follow. And this card actually says born. And it says every day is a new opportunity. Yeah. If you don't like the way your life is, you know, every day is an opportunity to change things, to do things differently, to make different choices. Someone sleeps a lot as well. This Leo sleeps a lot for some of you. But if you're feeling real lonely, I guess, you know. Show me more, Spirit. What is in the Leo's energy? And going forward. So it looks like for some of you, as if this Leo isn't some sort of a tarot reader. They look like they watch a lot of tarot. They could be getting readings done, or they may want to get a reading done, okay? But Psycho Spirit, it says use your inner guidance. And then you see these 2 tarot cards. One says their choice and one says your choice. So I don't know if they have someone around them maybe influencing them, or someone could be trying to get some sort of information on you here. But 32 or 23 boils down to a 5. And it's the same energy here, clear your vibes. But let's focus on what came out on the table. Someone could also drink a lot, pissed as a parrot, use your own voice. Someone could talk a lot when they're under the influence. It's just like, okay, let's see. Someone could also use alcohol for almost like an energy of like self-medicating. So this one came out first. Oh, actually, maybe it was that way for a reason, because it would have been 17 and 17. So let's keep it. So, yes, the numbers are mirroring each other, because you got 14 and then this card is 41. So we still have 5s here. 5 and 5 boils down to a 10. It says, in the upright, it says joy. It says, why so serious, droopy dog? And it says, find your joy. came out in the reverse. Maybe somebody can't find their joy. They don't know what makes them happy. That's crazy. But an idle mind is the devil's playground. An energy of confusion coming through with this Leo. Gives that energy of almost like lost in space. But like I said, going forward, you have another 17 here, right? So we have 88. And sometimes when I see the energy of 88, it makes me think of, hey, it's all over when the fat lady sings. So they could be going through some sort of an ending here. But it says, fuck you, Buddha. And it says enlightenment sucks. Do you know what it is? Someone here needs to do some work, but it's like they don't have the mental strength. It's like Spirit gives this person a new opportunity every day. They wake up and open their eyes. And I feel like for some of you, this is their energy. It's like saying to Spirit, you can keep that enlightenment stuff. It's like Spirit saying, okay, well, maybe we'll ask you tomorrow. What's in this Leo's energy? Just 3 cards, thank you. Oh, the Kite card came out. That came out in the fire signs, even though it was in the reverse. You have, okay. Color red could be significant here. If this is a feminine, I mean, it could be a man, but it's giving feminine. But I'm hearing it could be a man, though. All right. Yeah, I don't know. You don't want to get this card. It says red. It says running away. Red flag. Hoe. Free old foe. You got sneaky bitch. You got hidden agenda. Cheater. Keeps it on the down low. Oh, unless someone's down low. I don't know, because I was saying if it's a her, but then I kept hearing, but it could be a man, though. So I don't know if we got a trans out here. What's going on? Secretive. Yeah, and right behind it, you got rain. So someone could hide. Oh, I just heard someone could hide their insecurities here. I'm going to just keep both of them. Let's see. Yeah, soul searching. I'm going to see what cover those cards before I say that. But I think I remember that I thought that. Yeah, this could be someone who kind of, you know, it's almost like an energy of you may think that they have things going on for them, or maybe they come across like that. But I don't know if this is just someone who is like a player, where it talks about beware, slick talker, temptation, weak in the knees. Is this someone who uses their body, or one night stand? Maybe because this person is not thinking clearly. Okay, let's see. I don't know why that's in the reverse. That's like the Wheel of Fortune. So, okay. Clarify. What's the problem? That 5 of Cups. What's the problem? The moon. Sad behind the scenes. What's the Kite? This could be someone who's very good looking with a pretty energy here, but fragile, tangled, right? All is not what it seems. All right, coming out sideways. The Eight of Wands, yeah, struggling to move forward, struggling to communicate. Three of Cups, there's where, let me stop. This is someone who wants friends. Maybe they need someone to talk to. I heard exhale. Oof. Six of Cups, someone could be reminiscing about the past. This could be someone you've known from your past here. But you got the Six of Cups with the Six of Wands. Could be a masculine. You've got King of Wands here. What's the Eight of Wands, Three of Cups? I'm hearing that song. I remember the days when I was young, but I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Well, unless you can turn into Sheer, and if you can turn back time. Give me a card. People have to learn to, and this might fall on deaf ears because not everybody's going to be in that energy when they're in certain situations, but sometimes you got to see the humor in certain things, situations, life, especially things that you've overcome. You know, it's one of those things where sometimes you got to look at things as, damn, that was tough, but I made it, you know. Page of Swords. Page of Swords can talk about, again, you know, someone who may be very curious. Maybe, like I said, this could be someone who is thinking about you. The energy of the Page of Swords is like, it could be someone who is watching you. Page of Swords. What's this white? The next card was white, and it says a fresh mindset, and it says the Fool, which is that energy we know of taking a leap of faith, going in a new direction, right? This is an energy of being playful, keeping an open mind here. This is a new beginning. But with the change, you have to be able to adapt. Didn't I say at the beginning, free your mind and the rest will follow? What is this Fool energy? The Eight of Cups. Whoa, look at that. The Eight of Cups is actually walking away from the Seven of Cups. Didn't I say something about an idle mind is the devil's playground? That Seven of Cups is an energy of confusion and illusions and, you know, things not being what they seem. Just a clouded judgment, lacking focus. Someone's got to walk away from something or release something here. The Eight of Cups talks about time to move on. How convenient is that sitting with the Fool energy? Give me one more. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Hopefully this is someone who can, you know, find their way to the Nine of Cups energy. Coming out sideways, landing on the Three of Cups is the Judgment. Now, for some of you, this may also be someone who wants to come towards you, but maybe they don't know, right? Maybe that's why the Page of Swords is out there, that energy of curiosity. If I reach out to the Virgo, what will they say? Will they accept me? But even the Judgment talks about forgiving something. So if it's from their past, right, forgiving something, this is a rebirth. It's almost like someone has to answer the call. Their ancestors, their angels are, you know, we'll ask them tomorrow. You know, maybe tomorrow they will still be in this attitude, in this kind of feeling energy. But this could be someone who has, you know, good ancestors around them. Hey, they care. But what is this? Virgo's in with a Leo. It's coming out sideways, and I'm going to take it in the reverse, okay? So it's the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is restoring harmony. Man, I just... Who is this for? I don't know if somebody was in some sort of competition with you. Number one, I just heard, don't compete where you don't compare. Number one. I also just heard, I'm sorry for being a hoe. Listen, I don't know. Five of Wands reversed. Maybe someone regrets doing something. This is like finding a solution. I don't want to fight anymore. Why were we fighting in the first place? You know, what is the Five of Wands in the reverse? So I don't know if this is why this card is like this, right? Somebody regretting something and you looking at them like, huh? Let me not. Be nice. Yeah, the world, let me not. Shut up. Okay. What's the Five of Wands reverse? Thank you. The Four of Swords, laying something to rest. Now somebody's thinking about something. Maybe someone acted too quickly, right? I don't know what they thought. I don't even know if you care, Virgo. Someone could have done something here to get some sort of reaction out of you. And I heard something about it being dead silent. What's this last card? The Four of Cups. 4-4. They got 8-8 out here. 5-5. Oh, someone wanted to be a doppelganger? What is this? Four of Cups. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. With the autumn equinox. Now, for some of you, do I want to say this? For some of you, right, if there is a feminine here, there could be a masculine involved as well. Now, I don't know if someone's real stressed out. Let's just say, right, I tell you the scenario that I'm seeing in my head. Take it as a metaphor. Let's say you had a feminine here who's in competition with you for a man, right? And let's say maybe her little tricks and whatever here worked out, right? Maybe she got the man. But she would have got the physicalness of him. With that King of Cups there, she didn't get his heart. And maybe that's why the Nine of Swords is there. Stressing, anxiety, unless this is a masculine in their emotions about you. How do they see the Virgo? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. How do they see the Virgo? Okay. I'm hearing a bit from one of Queen Niger's songs where she says, you gonna find that testing out the waters ain't exciting. Okay. How do they see the Virgo? You've got gratitude at the bottom of the deck and the energy that is coming out, blessings. There's a lot of songs here. I just can't get the words. I can just get the title of the song, and I believe it's a Movado song, and I believe I don't know if this is the actual title of the song, but I'm hearing the bit where he says he's on the rock. I don't know why I can't get any more words. It literally stops there. I'm on the rock. And I know the song. Maybe that's all they want me to hear. Blessings. Maybe you've overcome something with that I'm on the rock. They see you as someone who is too blessed to be stressed. Show me more. Yeah, there's a lot of songs here, but it's like they're struggling to come through. All right. I don't know if this person as well feels like you can help them with something, because I'm hearing that song like a bridge over troubled waters. I will lay me down. And I believe I was just hearing another church song. So I don't know if someone's like religious or like class themselves as Christian or... How do they see the Virgo? What is blessings? You have it landed on judgment. You have forming structure and a solid foundation. Or if that is how they're seeing you, yeah, look at the Nine of Cups trying to come out here. It landed on judgment, so it would say to me that maybe you are someone who answered the call. Maybe you are someone where you had better judgment, made better choices. Maybe you went through an awakening. Maybe that's why you're on the rock. I don't know. How do they see the Virgo? Oh, you got twin flames. Is this a twin flame? They think that you're their twin flame? I mean, it could be for some of you. Maybe you'd be like in the comments, yeah, Rising Phoenix, you know, I know they're my twin flame, but, you know, whatever. Show me more. Rejection, loss, and fragmented. What was this? Shadow side, moon, and dark night. Well, they did have this energy over here. Enlightenment sucks. I don't want to change. I don't want to step into the light. So Spirit said, okay, well then stay into the dark. Stay in the dark until you're ready. You know? How do they see the Virgo? That landed on lonely, projection, and reflection. Maybe you're reflecting some sort of energy back to them. You got past lack and suffering. This could have been someone who maybe messed up in a past life and came back and did the same thing. Separation and longing. And then you've got the two aces of wands at the bottom of the deck and the ace of cups and the rebirth. I don't know. For some of you, maybe this person will change. Well, that's how they're seeing you. Assistance and spirit guides. Yeah, so it kind of dropped in my lap sideways. This could have been the blockage, right? For some of you, you have control and tactics out here. I did say there's something here about somebody trying to control something, or, you know, it's kind of giving the Five of Swords energy. I'll do anything, say anything to get the outcome that I want. But what happens? What happens when you try to get something under false pretenses? When you have underlying motives, it's going to crumble. The cracks are going to start to show, or something's not going to last very long. It's going to be very temporary. If someone was trying to control a man, okay. Look at this card, right? We already have the 304 card out here, right? With the red high heels and things like that. Look, I'm telling you, someone was using some sort of sexual energy. That's what it feels like here. Or how they look. Let us see what they don't want you to know. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. No, joking. I'm playing. I couldn't help it. I'm joking, Leos. 6 cards. What they don't want the Virgo to know. Broken mirrors. Addictions, roller coaster, toxic connection. Even she got on red lipstick. There's something about red. Someone's hair could be red. Oh, we got pregnancy and fake news and DNA. Love, hate. See, now they're giving this energy that they ain't wrapped too tight. Let me see what clarifies that pregnancy and fake news. This is like doing the absolute most to get a masculine to sleep with you and praying that you get pregnant. But it's to use it against somebody. It's almost like I just heard like a weapon. You have, or they have, on and off, hot, cold, detached, ghosted. I'm telling you, it's like someone's not wrapped too tight, man. I know what I'm feeling. Psycho. Crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. What's pregnancy test? Inferno. And I felt the first thing I heard was to trap someone. But you have Inferno, and it says chaos, it says job loss, and it says everything crumbling. Someone could be going to jail for something. What's love, hate? This really gives like this energy where for some of them, right, they may be someone, this Leo may be someone who is like just not good at being able to hold a relationship together. And I feel like it's because they don't know how to not only give true, genuine love, but they could have issues in terms of receiving that. Love, hate, or this is a situation where, you know, it could be make up to break up. And then, you know, we break up and now, you know, it's kind of exciting. Now we've got to find a way to make up. It's just weird. You had Jezebel. Secrets. Didn't we see these cards earlier? And Divine Feminine. What is the Divine Feminine? I feel like this Divine Feminine energy is here. Like I said, especially for those of you where there may be a man in the middle of this. He may be seeing the difference here. Right? This could be someone who, like I said, who tried to come across as a Divine Feminine. The secret is, surprise, that's your Jezebel. What's Divine Feminine? Too many cards. Planning, infatuation, controversy, and deuces. I'm telling you, if there's a man involved in this situation, right, and he wants to leave, I don't know if the Leo is the man or the Leo is the third party, whatever. But there's someone here that might want to leave somebody here because they're infatuated with Divine Feminine. So, moving on. Oh, what wants to stay? Deuces. Okay. Fed up, cutting ties, walking away. Something's about sex. Now, something also could be about the same sex, right? Maybe two men. But, yeah, something's about sex. So, moving on, I'm going to put the cards away and let us move on to Sagittarius. Oh, hold on. Let me timestamp. Okay, Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, okay? What do we have? Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus Spirit. Give me a card for the Sagittarius. What is the energy for the Sag? Okay. Give me a card for Virgo. Okay. Give me a clear message. What are we getting stuck on? Stressed. Sagittarius stressing you out, Virgo? Okay. Ooh, fear came out. I see sad as well. Okay, so the card that came out for the Sag, it says strong in words and strong in action. Strong. Damn, okay. And then it says, I am strong in mind, body, and soul. It says, I connect to all around me with strength and wisdom. I am solid as a rock. That's what it was making me feel. I don't know if you saw me pause, right? Okay. See, that's why I didn't say it, because I was thinking, I was trying to think of like how to describe what I was seeing. It's almost like somebody made a muscle, like really, like, you know, almost like thinking of like a sumo wrestler, right? Like you just can't budge someone. They're that solid. All right, so we're dealing with a strong person here. And your energy, Virgo, it says fear. It says something bad might happen. For some of you, I don't know if there's like an energy here where I don't know if like you're worried about this Sagittarius. It's kind of giving like an energy of you, maybe you wanting to this person to take it easy, or you know, it's like not wanting someone to stress themselves out or something like that. But fear, something bad might happen. Show me more. And now some of you could be physically afraid of this person. Because this strong is also, like I said, it was almost like I was seeing like a muscle man. So someone could definitely be like physically stronger than you. Some of you, I don't know if you feel like you have to like walk on eggshells around someone. What is this energy, Spirit? So at the back it says, I breathe in love and I breathe out fear. It says, I enjoy life to the max and I am fearless. Someone's name could be Max or Maxine. But show me more. What is in the Sagittarius' energy? What's in their energy, Spirit? Now, for others of you, right, there could be something here that maybe this Sagittarius is holding back as well. And I don't know if it's because they don't want to worry you. What's in the Sagittarius energy? It's trying to come out unseen, something that is unseen. And going forward, what's in their energy? You've got pure at the bottom of the deck and it says honor your temple. So there could be, maybe that makes me think about the body, right? For some of you, there is something that I feel like this Sagittarius may want to talk to you about. And it may be because they feel like they can trust you, trust the goodness in others. And all these people in this card are wearing masks. And then the one behind it, you have cocoon and it says, consider your source. But I really feel like this is given an energy where they are kind of like thinking before they speak. But like I said, I don't know if they're trying to be strong, but there's something that they may be hiding. Okay. So the first card that came out here, it is 3443. I'm not surprised. It boils down to a 7. And that 7 gives me the 7 of Wands. And that's like standing your ground, standing on business, fighting for something. But what we don't want to happen here is it to be to the detriment of someone. I'm hearing the word decline. So we have Ghost. And it says commune with your guides. Now this card, for some reason, always makes me think of the Hermit. And because of the lantern. Now, as far as I know, the Hermit is the only one that has a lantern in tarot and things like that. So I don't know. The Hermit is your energy. Like I said, I don't know if they feel like you are someone who would know the answers to something or could help them with something. And again, this would give me that energy of some of you could be very much psychic, right? With commune with the dead and the ghost energy. Something about seeing beyond the veil. Now the card going forward is a number 36 or 63, and that boils down to a 9, and that would give me the Wounded Warrior, right? We all know that the Wounded Warrior talks about perseverance and resilience and not giving up. Now in the upright it says Dragonfly, and it says there is a deeper meaning, but it's reversed. Something's being hidden here. Show me more. What's in the Sagittarius' energy? What is this, Spirit? Virgo's dealing with Sagittarius. Okay. Oh, too many. Coming out sideways. Pull your head in. Show more compassion and gratitude. All coming out in the reverse. Devil in drag. It says you are really a special type of fucktard. It says manifest the arse out of it. And then you have double pronged. Oh. Double pronged enchanda penis. Oh, let me just put these back and get one card because Somebody worried about their penis? I mean, prong card, please don't come out. Cracked crystal, time to heal yourself. So that was very clear. Maybe you are someone who works with crystals. Maybe you could be a healer. I see like bandages on this card, and I see like, you know, crosses, like, you know, like for the doctors and things like that here. I see like a temperature thing, or maybe someone's worried about their health. And then coming out with okay. All right, so the other card that they have coming out, which is the same number. 36, 36. Now you see with this card, and when we said with that boiling down to a 9, that wounded warrior energy, right? That kind of fighting energy I refuse to give up, even though my body's saying, sit down, slow down, right? Do that tomorrow. Somebody's like, no, I gotta keep going, gotta keep going, gotta keep going. It's shitty shield. Now it's interesting we talk about the wounded warrior, and this is someone who's come up in this card with armor on, right, ready to fight, but they have a shitty shield. So they're prepared to fight, but it's like they're not prepared. I don't know if someone is ignoring some sort of warnings here, but it says time for stronger protection. And I feel like a lot of you, this is going to either be, right, there's something they need to take care of that they're kind of, I don't know. And I also feel like there's something they want to tell you, but then maybe they're afraid that you are going to feel some sort of, you're going to worry. Maybe somebody needs, what else is in this Sagittarius' energy? Because even in this card, this sword is down, right? And it makes me think of the Ace of Swords. So if it was up, it would talk to me about communication and, you know, somebody being honest and truthful. And I'm hearing the word transparent here. But it's down. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to keep fighting, and, you know, I don't know what they think. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. Police. Didn't I say there's something here, right? Because on this card, the first thing I see, it says helpful person. Someone feels like you can help them in some way. Give assistance. But I see hiding. Things coming to light. It says you should ask for help from someone in authority or structure. And we saw something very similar. I can't remember which card it was now, but it was this energy where it's like they were thinking about asking you something. It's this deck, isn't it? Collective, yeah. Cocoon, consider your source. Trust the goodness in others. Honor your temple, something to do with the body. So you also have pink, conversation. Healthy choices. You have intelligence. This talks about doing something in moderation. Do I want to say that? I don't want to offend anybody, but I see it, right? So I'm looking at the pig. Now, I don't know if something is about someone's diet. I don't know if something is about somebody being overweight. When I think of pigs, I think of greed. I don't know if someone here has been thinking about doing some sort of body work. Maybe they're afraid or something like that, right? So, example, a tummy tuck. I don't know, You get my drift. Give me a card. Virgo's dealing with Sag. This is kind of starting to feel a little bit sad. Bottom of the deck, we have a very sticky situation, cutting things away in order to hold things together. I ever got that. Someone else may have got something else from that, but that just made me completely think of cutting things away so that other things can work together. It's making me think of like I said, you know, maybe somebody getting a tummy tuck, or you know, what do you call those stomach things? So you eat less. Okay, it could be something else, right? So anyway, coming out sideways, it is the cup and the coffee. And look at, again, conversation with friends. Holding a cup of love, celebrating, talks about knowledge, drinking problems to fill your own cup. It says cup half full. I feel like this is more about somebody wanting to meet up and have some sort of conversation here. Okay, clarify. Virgo's in with a Sag. What's the police? Temperance. Now the Temperance, especially with it touching this crystal card and that. Do you know I never even noticed? There's such a woman figure in that crystal. Yeah, I never noticed. But these two cards together is making me almost think of like Earth Angel energy. Yeah, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You could be someone who they see as very loving, caring, nurturing. Or the Queen of Cups is someone, like I said, who can be a psychic or just emotionally balanced here, right? This is someone who's able to feel deeply. Empathy. And maybe that's why they're worried. If they tell you something. But okay, what's Temperance? Sagittarius energy. So this is peace, balance, and harmony, tranquility here. There's Three of Cups. There's that energy of celebrations or getting together. This is good times. And then I do see an Emperor. I see the Five of Cups, and I see the Star. Someone could want to speak to, you know, a masculine energy. The Emperor is like divine masculine. But it came out with the Five of Cups and the Star. So I don't know if this is someone who wants to heal a situation here with you. Someone could have got in trouble with the police, and maybe after that experience is like put things into perspective for them. Who's this Emperor? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, I don't know if this is with the Two of Cups. Somebody in love? All right, what is pink? You have the Lovers flipped in the reverse. And this talks about misalignment here. There's an imbalance, or there could be trust issues. What's the Lovers in the reverse? The Empress. You got the Emperor and the Empress out here. This may be someone who sees you as an Empress here, but oh, Queen of Swords and the Devil. This may be someone who sees you as strong, right? Queen of Swords is someone who is mentally strong, very clear, very direct. Someone could see you as very intelligent here, beautiful. But the Devil was making me feel like, yes, it can talk about someone's shadow side. Now, someone could be in a relationship, and I don't know, maybe the feminine energy is thinking about something here, because maybe they just don't feel the same, or maybe they just don't trust their partner. But something is an imbalance, misaligned. What's the Devil? The Fool and the Queen of Cups. So I am picking up two energies, right? I do feel like there may be a masculine here, right? There may be a masculine here who has some sort of emotions or feelings for a family, right? They kind of see this person as their counterpart if these two people ain't in a relationship already. But I don't know, like I said, if the feminine here is thinking about, hey, I don't necessarily want to be here. Now, the other energy that I saw, what was the other energy? Something about someone's health. Show me more about that, devil. 3 of coins. Page of coins. Yeah, for some of you, you may have a Sagittarius here who is almost like they kind of maybe want you to help them make a decision about something. And the 9 of Swords. Yeah, anxiety, stress, and worry here. Okay, gotta keep it moving. How do they see the Virgo? Yeah, look at the very first word I see. Trust. I've been saying that. There's someone who trusts you. But I don't know why the hesitation, you know. So, one card. How do they see the Virgo? Relaxation. Cool, calm, and collective. A mystery. Maybe you're a mystery to this person, but look, innocence. Yeah, I'm hearing mysterious girl. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, for those of you where there may be a masculine that is kind of looking at this divine feminine, I'm hearing mysterious girl. Move your body close to mine. Someone's name could be Peter, Andre. And I'm hearing the first line of the other guy's bit, where he says, well, I've been sitting by the phone hoping you'd call. Someone could be shorter than you because he says something about being 10 feet tall. Maybe just make somebody feel good. All right, what is relaxation? How do they feel about the Virgo? What are we getting stuck on? Pluto, transformation. You have changed. Coming out sideways, temptation and deception. Ooh. I'm telling you, for some of you, let me leave it alone. All right, Spirit, show me some more. You have autumn and harvest, and it came out with transcendence and unity. I don't know, maybe this is someone who's been watching you since the autumn. Alignment. Show me more. How do they see the Virgo? Oh, look, it flipped in the reverse. I'm glad to see it because it would have made this whole reading a bit... In the reverse, in the upright, it says disharmony, triggers, and conflict. It's in the reverse. Maybe you come across as someone who's very peaceful, very humble. Well, the temperance is out here, even though that is Sagittarius energy, so it could be there. But I'm asking, how do they see the Virgo? Look at this. Forming structure and solid foundation. This could be someone who sees you as someone who has, I don't want to say everything, right? Maybe you just have priorities or things are in order, or maybe you do look like you have everything. I don't know. Queen of Swords with the Empress, heavy Libra energy here. Deception and temptation. I'm hearing secretly want you. They secretly want you. What is the autumn? We have guilt and sabotage with the storm and unexpected. That's like the Tower. What's that about? How do they see the Virgo? What is autumn? Reunion, soul ties. Nurture and compassion at the bottom of the deck, and decisions. So I don't know if something went wrong in the autumn months, or but this is like having some sort of powerful realization here, or maybe someone here didn't expect to have emotions or feelings for you, but others of you, someone could have sabotaged something. But one more. Limitations and fears. Now you do have fear on your side. So to get resonance, I don't know if you, like I said, maybe you did something wrong and that's how they see you. Maybe they chose peace. Just take it which way it resonates. Show me what they don't want the Virgo to know. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius spirit. Shocking news. Heartbreak. Yeah, they're shocked by something they seen, heard. It's coming in the reverse. In the upright, it would say contemplation, yes, no. It says unsure choices and decisions. Maybe somebody is sure about something. Queen of Swords is out here. We have wish coming out with I miss you. Are you someone's secret wish? They just said, what was the song that you just heard? What, the P. Andre song? I've been sitting by the phone, hoping you'd call. What is shocking news? Thank you. Oh, twin flames. Someone think you're their twin. Someone could even be shocked to see you with somebody else. But what is contemplation? Coming out sideways can talk about a blockage. Childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. Came out sideways though. So this is almost like an energy where someone is realizing, hey, you know that saying? There comes a time in life where one must put away childish games. It's giving that. All right, so that is what I've picked up. I do hope that something has resonated for you guys in this bonus reading, okay? If it has, I do ask that you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light.